Right.
Right there, guys, this is Prash here from Single Stick, and I have got the lovely Hermione here on the show. Hello, Hermione.
Hi, guys. Hi, Prash.
Well, I'm actually on a 21-day journey with her to achieve abundance, and I think it's day 12 we're on?
Yes, that's right. That's right. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
We're just given 20-minute daily exercises on, just meditating, tapping into your abundant self, which we all have within us, and it's just finding that. And I'm finding it really refreshing at the moment. When I do the actual exercises of meditation,
yes,
I'm just finding it lit up, finding that things aren't that bad.
No,
after we think about it.
Taking the time out just to meditate for 10 or 15 minutes is absolutely amazing, and it's making such a difference in my life, and I'm really hoping in you guys that are in the group, I'm really hoping that it's touching yours as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so now we're going to get a lady's opinion on something. So one of you guys has sent a question, and I'm just going to read it out, and we're just going to basically talk about it. We're here in the streets of London, just hanging out, doing our thing, we say.
That's it.
And right. That question is, why is it so hard for a woman, I'll start again. Why is it so hard to find a woman who doesn't play mind games or cheats?
Ooh.
So why is it so hard to find a woman who doesn't play mind games or cheats? Ooh, great question. So he feels within himself that all the women he's meeting is either they're playing mind games on him or they're cheating.
Yeah.
So what advice could you give on that?
Okay, so as a person that is very deeply spiritual, and I look for the spiritual answers first in the physical, I would say that one of those things is you have to do internal work and look at where in yourself have you cheated in relationships in the past, and where in yourself were you tempted to cheat, and where in yourself have you played games or wanted to play games. Once you've looked at that within you, and then you've recognised that within you, and you're willing to let that go, the types of women that you then meet won't be running that same pattern, because it's about you attract like, right? So you might not think that you're a cheater, and you might not think that you play games, but if you really took the time to analyse your relationships, you could actually, maybe I was emotionally cheating, maybe every time I was having sex with my partner I was thinking of someone else. So you might not think you were cheating in the sense, or sure, I went off and did something with someone else, but you could have been doing it in other ways. So recognise that in yourself. And then the second thing I would say is, you're probably a good-looking guy. You probably attract many women, but maybe you're focusing on the women that are a little bit more interesting because they're playing a game. And the ones that are open and ready, you think are too easy to catch. So you're just going, actually, that one, she's not so easy, let me go and have a look. But actually, she's a game player. So you might just be going that way yourself. What do you think, Rush?
Well, the thing is, there's something which I always get my clients to do before they start their journey on trying to find that special someone. That's making a list of deal breakers, what things they want in terms of characteristics that are important in their ideal woman. And I think that's really, really important, whether they want someone that's honest. And it has to be detailed lists, or none of they have to be good looking, honest, have blonde hair and brown eyes, none of that. Just how they like to spend their evening, how they are with their family, what things do they do to unwind, like adding that much detail as possible, because that gives you that mental clarity on what you want in your ideal partner, right?
Yeah, so what's your deal breaker? What's your deal breaker?
What's my deal breaker? I like somebody that doesn't like to take their life too seriously, that always looks on the bright sides of life, and whenever something negative happens, they're going to see what the positives are from it. So it's having that sense of resilience, because sometimes in life, you may get a setback, but then it's only X number of months or years later and you find out, oh, I'm glad that happened, because there's a saying that everything happens for a reason, right?
Everything's on purpose, there's no mistake.
Yeah. So that's one of my deal breakers, in terms of someone that always sees the bright side of life and always has an optimistic approach towards life, that doesn't whine, moan, or complain about stuff.
Oh.
Because that just brings your energy down, doesn't it?
Let's not even talk about the moaners. No, we're not looking for that. Okay, I'm thinking of my deal breaker, one of my deal breakers. I've got many. One of my deal breakers, it might be, I like, you've got to be driven as in, you've got to want more from your life than's happening right now. Yeah. That's my deal breaker. So when I turn around and say, I'm working on this, I can't stand it when someone's like, yeah, but they're happy where they are, which is fine that they're happy, but when they then, because they don't have another goal, they then get upset that I have a goal.
Yeah.
So that's what I
sense of envy, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like, you have to be driven. That's a deal breaker. If you're not driven and you don't have something you want to achieve and you're actually going after it, then it's never going to work. So, yeah. Good thing.
Yeah, another thing as well is that when they get jealous about something, they feel that they're not on your level, So it's a sense of, it's a self-esteem issue there. And then they'll feel that they need to overcompensate themselves, and therefore they'll try and talk down to you or try and show that they're better than you. So the ego kicks in, doesn't it?
The ego kicks in, and then it's all downhill from there. So
yeah.
Relationship makes trouble.
It does, yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah. So I think when you've got your list of deal breakers, what you do is you have to always see. There's a process called qualification when you meet someone, which is finding out what you like, which is non-physical things other than looks. And you can throw these into stories when you're just talking and thinking, oh, by the way, how do you handle setbacks? It's a perfectly valid question to ask on a date, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what
like when you first go on a date, what you're trying to find out is not, well, it depends what type of date you're going on, but I'm assuming that you're going on a date to find a relationship, right? So if you're going on that type of date, you just want to know what you have in common, what's going to work, and people actually underestimate the small things.
Yeah.
So it's normally the small things that break a relationship in the end.
Yeah.
It's actually not the big things. And so when someone has like really irritating habits, can you put up with it?
Yeah.
If someone's going to like chew with their mouth open and you're somebody who absolutely abhors that, it's going to wind you up. And you're not going to be able to teach them how to shut their mouth. So they're a no for you. Just let it go. It's being sensible about the small things, because you can't go and train someone. You're not going in a relationship to try and train them to be how you want them to be.
Yeah. Of course, and I think the reason why relationships break up is because everyone's got a map on how they want someone to be, and they're trying to make that person. Whereas if you try and change someone, you break them, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't go in to change someone. You've got to go in to see how they are and be willing to accept them as they are. And if you're not willing to accept them as they are, then they're not the right person for you. And it's okay to go on a date and realise that they're not the right person. It's okay to be like, actually, this was really great, I had a good time, but I know I don't want to pursue this further. You don't have to string someone along and tell them we'll see them again next time when you're not feeling it.
Yeah.
Go through the numbers, dude. Go through the numbers.
Exactly. I'd rather be with the right person and take that time, because in the long run it will be worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Great. Another thing as well is that how many women are you approaching at the same time as well? Because remember, you have to get to the no's to get to the yeses as well. So go in with the mindset that, okay, she has to have these qualities. So no, you're the buyer, not the seller.
Yeah.
So you're not needy. You have to go in there thinking, is this person cool enough to roll with me? Do they meet my standards? You've got to have standards as well.
Know what you're looking for. If you know what you're looking for, then you'll know more when you found it. Like if you're going shopping for a house and you know that you want a 3-bedroom house, if you come across a 2-bedroom apartment, it's not for you. It's the same thing. So if you're going into a relationship, you go into a date, you go in with the things that you're looking for. If they don't have some of those criteria that are your deal breakers, you know this isn't for you. You don't have to feel bad. Just cut your losses. Next one. Then you start to finally find the ones with your list that match. And then you can start to be like, oh, now let's see. This might be a 3-bedroom house. Do I like it? Is it in a nice area? Ooh.
Yeah. Get the experience. So sometimes you may have to go on dates as well, just to get that experience on what it is that you want. So sometimes, you know what, just start going on dates and just make it a fun thing rather than this serious thing, just where because you're just meeting new people, aren't you?
Yeah, and you learn so much. Oh my God, you learn so much. You know who's out there to play, who's in it just for tonight, and who's in it for like more the long haul, and you can see the different type of behaviours that people have.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
And then also remember that not everybody wants to show their cards straight away, because some people have been hurt before.
Yeah.
It takes them a while to really show who they are.
And you have to be willing to walk away at the same time.
Yes.
Because if you're outcome dependent, that means you're going to come across as needy. Whereas if you're willing to walk away, I think with any negotiation, one of the key ways to winning and to get that person to win you over is have that willingness to walk away, because it's my way or the highway.
Yeah. Be willing to walk away.
Yeah. Great. Well, I hope that helps. You know the drill. Like, share and subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments, post them in the comments box below, and I'll either get some of my ladies within my network to, which like what I'm doing now, I'll hit the street and do some Vox Pop interviews. So yeah, hope you guys, well, you know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya.